families are being priced out of neighborhoods they built. Freezing the rent is not radical, it's survival. And Zoran understands that housing is a human right. These aren't just policies on a website, they're part of a broader movement. One that Zoran is building with tenants, with caregivers, with transit riders, with all of us right here. So let's be real, this movement is personal. Zoran and I have stood together on picket lines, in rallies, in hunger strikes. We slept outside the governor's office. We've had hunger strikes for a Student Workers Fund and one for the taxi workers fighting the medallion debt. And that's no small thing coming from two die-hard foodies who often plan our days around the best halal carts or the taco trucks, right? And if we're telling you Zoran should lead the city, you better believe it's coming both from the heart and from the soul. So we both know that real New York comes from our immigrant-owned restaurants. The corner bodegas, the halal trucks, the taco carts, the flavors of resistance, of resilience, and community. And Zoran gets that. He fights for the people who feed us, who ride with us, who raise our kids, and who make our city home. So I'm asking you, rank Zoran Mamdani at the top of your ballot for mayor of New York City. Vote for your values. Vote for your neighborhood. Vote for your future. Thank you, Steve. Woo!
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, we have time for a few questions. Let's start on topic for the Assemblywoman and Zoran about this endorsement. Yeah, please go ahead.
This is for Andrew. Asking, what's your response to Whitney Tilson ad calling you an extremist?
Right on topic.
This is yet another desperate attempt from a Wall Street executive looking to distract from the fact that his campaign is failing. And it's an attempt that goes in the face of what this entire campaign is about. You ask many New Yorkers if they know anything about us. They'll tell you we're running a campaign to freeze the rent, to make buses fast and free, to deliver universal childcare. And when you ask those New Yorkers if polls have done, those are promises and commitments that have the support of 80% of New Yorkers, that have the support of 75% of New Yorkers, that have the support of more than 3/4, and sometimes even of more than half of all Republicans. So to call those promises extreme is to show just how out of step he is with New Yorkers. And that's why he is at 1 or 2% in this race.
Yeah, Whitney who? I'm sorry.
You gave a very thoughtful response about the Palladino and seeing that tweet, but when you first saw it, like, what was your first, like, reaction? Like, modern times, like, what's going on? Like, what was your first, like, response when you saw the tweet?
I couldn't quite believe it. You know, one of the happiest days of my life was when I got my citizenship, when I sat with so many other immigrants and was sworn in. And to have that called into question, to ask for me to be deported, it was a glimpse for me into the lives that so many New Yorkers are living right now. Because if an elected official feels empowered and emboldened enough to call for that against a leading candidate for mayor, what would she be willing to call for an immigrant whose name she doesn't even know? This is why our politics have gotten to where they are. And there's this reality that both Jessica and I face, which is that we know to expect these things, and yet they are still so sad. They are still so sad that it is treated as if it is normal political discourse. It is treated as if it is something we can disagree on. You're calling for someone to be thrown out of their home. And I think it's a reflection of where we've allowed politics to come to, and it's why we're united in a politics for the future. Because this is what the politics of the present looks like. And it is one that is dangerous, it is one that is hateful, and it is one that has no room for apology or accountability or even shame. And those are some of the thoughts that cross my mind.
Bernadette, yeah.
What are you doing to support Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? And do you think that there should be more enforcement across the
I'm looking to earn the endorsement of everyone that has yet to weigh in on this race. And ultimately, I say earn, because our campaign needs to show itself for what we believe it is. A campaign that is an ever-expanding coalition, exemplified by today's endorsement by a legislator who not only has a clear set of values, but a track record that she has shown time and time again. And what New Yorkers want to see is a platform that you will deliver. And we've been saying from the beginning that we'll do so. And to have the support of Assemblywoman Gonzalez Rojas, it is a testament to not only how urgent this is, but how possible it is. And I'm confident that in these next 20 days until the election, we are going to see this coalition continue to expand. Because of ultimately what we've shown is that there is no one ideological majority in this city, be it progressive or anything else. But there is a majority of New Yorkers who feel left behind by the economic policies of our politics today and of our mayoral administration. And this is the campaign that's speaking to them with a relentless focus on possibility.
Cross endorsements with your campaign strengthened. I mean, you called for, when Adrian Adams was trying to get public matching dollars, you said donate to her. It wasn't a cross endorsement. So are you considering that?
I think it behooves all of us to utilize ranked choice voting in a way that we did not in 2021. This is our second opportunity. I'm proud to be leading the Working Families Party slate as their #1 pick for mayor, and to inform all of my supporters that they have 4 other picks for mayor, and that those are people who should be on their ballots. Brad Lander, Adrian Adams, Zelma Myrie, Jessica Ramos. These are candidates that they should also consider. And I'm excited to live up to my commitment that I have made throughout this race to tell my supporters who they should rank #2, and we'll do that well before election.
Time for one more here. Yeah. Sorry.
Gonzalez Rojas, I believe that he's your co-number 1.
Yes, yes.
With Brad
I'm putting
Lander.
a top
The
tier.
Public Advocate has co-number 1s too. Is this helpful or hurtful to people trying to figure out ranked choice voting, especially with not necessarily clashing instructions, but guidance is a little all over the place?
Well, I think, again, Zorn has a clear set of values, a clear set of policies, and we want to make sure that people are aware of it and know that I stand by them. Brad Lander as well has a really good, wonderful set of policies and priorities. And I say, pick your pick, right? These are 2 wonderful candidates. Again, we have a real opportunity around ranked choice voting, and most importantly, is making sure that Cuomo does not see a day in City Hall. So again, this is a real opportunity to leverage the ranked choice strategy policy and work together to make sure that we're uplifting the candidates that can really make a wonderful city. But for me, at the top of my ballot is going to be Zoran and Brad.